Well, we are back in the snow. Wait, actually, this is not snow, is it? We're back in the rain, and, well, today, we're going to be designing and building a brand new vehicle. It is not something that I expected to be doing today, but actually, it kind of is. We're going to build ourselves a semi-truck with a trailer. So, let's go ahead and get straight to it, and hopefully, whatever we build is good. Okay, let's go ahead and start out with the wheels then. We're not going to go with suspension wheels on this one because I don't feel like it's that great of an idea. So, we'll start out with this coloring right here, and we'll build this backwards to there. Sure. We're then going to go to wheels, and we're going to get 7 by 7. Ooh, no, 5x5 wheels, and if we need to make them taller, we totally can. They are going to go out from here, but that's fine. We'll go to this one as well, attach those together, and 5x5 wheels should fit on here, well, hopefully quite nicely. Yeah, there we go. We're then going to go forwards to this point right here, and this is where the front wheels are going to go. Does that work? Is that even correct? Possibly. Yeah, I don't see why not. Let's go ahead and make these guys a little bit bigger. There we go. We'll go ahead and make these guys a little bit bigger as well, and these ones, but actually, I was just thinking, that might be nice to have there as double wheels. Oh! Alright, yeah, I think that's actually a great idea. Let's go ahead and spawn that in, see what it looks like. Alright, yeah, I think that's a fantastic plan. So, we're going to go ahead and have high grip tires everywhere. I feel like that makes the most sense right now. I'm going to go ahead and extend this guy out just a little bit. And, well, I think we need to add the batteries in right now, which is ridiculous, but I want to do it. So, battery, yes. We're going to attach this guy onto here. 1 and 2. And then I'm going to delete all of this from the above. From the above. Excellent. We're then going to go ahead and delete the actual frame that I've already built. And we're going to put some batteries in there too. Yep, that's right. So these batteries, flip them over. There's going to be 1 there, 2 there, 3 there, and, you guessed it, 4 right there. Alright, delete all of these now. And that is excellent. Yeah. Okay, bunch of batteries already in. You know what, I was just thinking about it. What if we actually just had those all the way throughout the frame? So instead of there being an actual frame, there is literally just batteries. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That kind of works, although, actually, for this one and this one, we're going to have some pipes. So actually, if I moved that there and that there, that's fine. If I deleted these guys, 1 and 2, I can then be able to get to that one as well. Yes. So the pipes themselves are going to have to be a little bit higher than everything else. Maybe. I mean, I don't really know, so let's go ahead and just do that anyway, and we'll see. So, attach these guys together like this. These guys together like that as well. Send that up and over. Yes. And then let's go ahead and pipe it using an enclosed pipe forwards. Yeah. Okay. We're going to do the same with this guy as well, obviously. There we go. And we're going to zoom it like so. Excellent. Yes. Alright, whack all of those guys together. That's all fine. Whack this bit together as well. And we're going to have to sort out the rest of it too, but again, that's okay. So, whack this forwards too. Don't know where the motors are going to go just yet. Probably in the front. Uh-oh, that might cause issues. It's quite close to the ground. Yeah, the ground clearance on this just isn't really there. That is probably going to cause quite a few issues. Anyway, let's get ourselves a bed, and we're going to go to sleep through the night. And then in the morning, we can try and figure this out. I think it'll be fine, though. I do. I genuinely think it'll be fine. Well, we're getting things done, so let's go ahead and attach this guy onto here like this. I'm actually going to go ahead and zoom that possibly all the way to the front, kind of, just like this. There we go. And I want this piece to go on here like this. Alright, so far, so good, I think. Yeah. Don't know whether I'm going to have ladders or anything like that on the side just yet, but probably? Probably, maybe? So, paint that guy like that. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a window, and I'm going to shove that guy into here like this. Although, actually, maybe it should go out by 1. Oh, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of weird to bring this out, but it sort of makes sense to have it cover the wheel, doesn't it? Like, it really makes sense to just sort of cover the wheel. So actually, delete that guy, shove one of these guys in here like this, and seal that back together. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so zoom these guys out to there, grab this piece, and let's build up and over the wheel. There we go. Alright, we're going to go ahead and attach one of these guys on next. So that goes up and over. Although that's too high, I feel. And then we can just zoom it straight across like this from here. There we go. Although that looks weird. Does that not look strange? It looks a bit strange. Yeah, that looks weird. It's too big. Like, the gap is just too big. Which feels really strange, but I mean, the weirder thing is, obviously, it's too far away from the wheels themselves, and that feels kind of bad, to be honest. So I'm going to go ahead and paint all of these guys in, but there's no real way of moving this closer. The only thing I can do is make these bigger, which is probably an okay idea, and the main reason it's fine is actually because the ground clearance will be more. So if the ground clearance is more, then we have less chance of just randomly exploding. And that's good. Alright, well, delete these guys, and these guys right here, because the truck itself is gonna come forwards. There we go. We're then gonna add probably like one of these right here like this. There we go. And then attach that all together, pretty much. Excellent. And then we'll go up from there, and that will be the base of our truck, pretty much. Okay. Attach all those guys together. Beautiful. So, if this is our truck right here, or at least the start of our truck, is it weird to attach this guy onto here, zoom that across there, then go back in, paint these guys, and then essentially just attach the rest of this together, as if it's a normal truck, and then maybe have the top bit detached? I know that sounds strange, but that's kind of how they are in real life. Like, the cab itself is on the suspension, not the actual, not the actual truck. Does that make sense? Well, kind of, anyway. Okay, so I'm going to delete these guys. I'm going to chuck that into there like so. Going to delete that, chuck that there. And then I'm going to delete this guy right here. Excellent. And this guy right here as well, kind of. We're going to add windows. And 1x2 thingamabobbies. There we go. That's going to be my step to get inside. Is that crazy? Maybe a little bit. Alright, there we go. So there's one step that allows me to get in, and I'm actually going to attach one of these guys down here. Yeah, seems a bit weird, but don't worry about it, it's fine. Let's grab this as well, chuck that there. Yeah, so you can step there, then you can step here, then you can step on there, and then you're inside the cab, which is the next bit, I guess. I don't know, is that correct? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, who knows? So, I was kind of thinking, maybe I would put some batteries back here, so this thing will mainly just be a huge battery, and then the power will come from a few little motors inside of this thing, and that's kind of how this thing will work. I don't really see any reason to change that up at all, so yeah, maybe we just put a bunch of batteries inside. Obviously, we don't need any fuel or anything like that, and then we need to build a little cab on top of this that we can drive from. And that's it, pretty much. So let's get ourselves a motor. We're going to be using a single electric motor, this guy right here. So chuck that in. If I can then go to the wheels, I'm going to have all-wheel drive. Yep, literally all-wheel drive. So chuck that up there. Excellent. It's going to go into here, but we need some gearboxes. So I'm going to chuck in 2 gearboxes. There we go. These are going to be 3-to-1s. Okay. Although it's torque that we need, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay, that's fine. Let me go ahead and connect this battery to everything. I know I shouldn't. Actually, wait. This battery is going to go to the motor and everything else. Okay. There we go. We're then going to get a charger, because this was suggested, and I don't know whether it works this way, but we'll see. So the charger goes here, and essentially every other battery will be connected together. And those batteries will go through the charger, electric in, and then electric out to here. So this battery stays fully charged, whereas these ones start draining. Yeah, which means this one will always give us good power. Anyway, let's go ahead and delete all of these guys. We're going to chuck in 2 batteries right there. I am actually going to go ahead and get some more small batteries. Those guys are going to go in here, 1 and 2. And actually, let's just send this across here. There we go. Do 1 and 2. Excellent. And delete that. Beautiful. I feel like I might as well do this too, so I'm going to. Let's just go ahead and send those all the way back like so. And then, well, I might as well do this as well. Yeah, so let's grab the small batteries, go to the interior, and start whacking those in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. Okay. Right. Seems a little crazy, but that's a lot of batteries. Although, to be fair, most of the batteries are at the back, so let's go ahead and add some at the front too. So those guys are going to go right there, those guys are going to go right there, and, well, we're going to pipe this all together. So, I need these guys at the front to connect to each other, pretty much. So let's do that. Here we go. Straight pipe. Excellent. We're then going to attach a T-piece onto here, like so. And then we need to attach a T-piece on like this. So it's going up and into the motor. And the other one on the other side... Oh no, does that go into a battery? Alright, I can't have it like that then. I can't have it like that. So that goes up and in. Hold on. There we go. That goes up and that goes in. So I need to be able to connect the rear end to it as well. So currently, these pipes go to here. So this actually needs to go through the back end. That's the motor. And that's a battery. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O! Alright, bring this forwards to inside. And then we'll bring it up here like this. And then it can go in through the top. That's fine. Yeah, that is actually okay. Let me make sure this is the right way around. Here we go. Go ahead and get it in the right color, which is not this one, it's this one. Chuck that up there, send it forwards, and we'll attach it directly onto this, like so. Hold on. There we go, like that. There we go. Cool. All right. Whack this on here, going back. In fact, let me use these pipes instead, just so that I can really sort of see what's going on. There we go, that goes there. Then it goes up, it goes over, and it goes into here, which is going to be one of these. Bam! Alright. In fact, actually, these ones should probably change into this. Yes. Okay, we are all connected. Well, at least all the wheels are connected anyway. All the batteries are now connected too. Let me go ahead and get our seats. Here we go. I'm going to chuck one of these seats on here real quick, and I just want to test it. So let's just go ahead and connect W and S to the wheels, or to the motor. And then A and D is going to be connected to here, and also there, but I need to turn one of those around. Ready, steady, cook! Meow! Oh my goodness! Okay, this thing might have quite a lot of power. This thing might have loads of power. Oh yeah, I'm here for it. This is cool. Meow! Alright, it doesn't have enough grip on the front wheels, so what we should probably do is make it rear wheel steering as well. That could be interesting. Like, not the ones in the center, but just the rear ones. Ready to go? 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, look how tight the turn is now. Oh, we can drift this thing. Oh, no brakes. We have no brakes on it just yet, but that's all fine. Excellent. We've built something that should work. So, weirdly, what I want to do now then is seal all this off so it's all flat, which looks a bit weird, but that's fine. I'm going to get a hatch, and I'm going to chuck that here. Alright, so that we could get down and inside? I guess that's the wheel well, so actually, we want it here, probably? Delete those, chuck that in there. We're then going to build ourselves a cabin on this side, so let's get ourselves some stuff to build that. Probably a 1x2 like this. There we go, and there we go. We'll attach that together. And then, I don't know whether we come round with it or not. Like, I could do that. So that goes there, and I could do this, which is sort of fine, actually. And then we build this backwards a little bit. This one can come back too. We get ourselves an actual door. Yeah, like one of these. There we go. So if we want to get inside, we can use this. No, we don't need an actual door. We don't. We'll do some sort of door though. That's fine. And we'll attach this guy onto here. There we go. We'll do this. And actually, it's going to come backwards a little bit further, like so. And then we'll probably put a door on there. Alright, so this guy goes here. Zoom this across, and I'll build a door in. So let's get ourselves a seat. Here we go, driver's seat. It's going to go into the side. And that should be fine, maybe. Woohoo! Yeah! This is what we want from our vehicular devices. I mean, it's really not. Oh my. I almost died. Okay, that would have been really bad. It's about to drive away. No, come back. Come back. Whew. We got it. Okay, well, turns out this thing is a bit crazy, but that's fine. So, let's get ourselves a pivot, and we're going to shove a door on this. So that's going to go there, and the door itself, well, actually, I'll make out of this color, and then we'll paint both sides. That's fine. But essentially, this door is going to go up there. Like that. We're going to get windows for said door. Yes, we are. So, probably a 2, actually. A 2 window. And that's going to go there like that. We're going to get a button for the underside, a double-sided 2-side button thingamabobby. And that's going to be in this color. And then we need a switch box. So let's grab ourselves a switch box. And actually, we might as well just have it in here. There we go. So connect this guy to there. Connect this guy to here. And make sure everything has electricity from this battery. The front one. Okay. These are extra spare batteries right here, so I'm going to... Oh, no, I shouldn't connect those. I shouldn't connect those. No. They need to be connected to the rear battery. There we go. Alright, cool. So now that should work if I select this to be on value 1. Yes. Hopefully. Let's go have a little look, see if that actually opens. Here we go. Open sesame. Beautiful. Yes. Alright, so, paint this all this color because we can. There we go. And this side too. And now when it opens, it should be fine. Let's whack this up to there. We'll whack this one up to there as well. We're going to add windows actually all around the interior bit. So weirdly, this bit's all going to be like this. There we go. Actually, you know what? We can do 1x2s. Or 2x3s. What am I saying? We can do something. Like this, but bigger. Like this, but bigger. Not a 3x3, it's a 3x2x2. There we go. We need a 2x3 in the center. There we go. And then we need a 3x3 on the edge. Which is going to look like this. 3x3 on this edge. And then, weirdly, I think I am going to add windows back here as well. This bit could be a bit strange if I do this, but I want to. There we go. And we're going to add windows pretty much all the way around to the door. Is that crazy? Maybe a little bit, but there we go. They're all on. And now we just add a roof. Excellent. I think that's fine, yeah. So delete that, that, and that. Do this. Delete this. And this. And this. There we go. Shove those guys on. And, well, I can connect it just like that. Sure. This bit back here needs to be changed as well, though. So delete these guys. Chuck one of those on. Delete this one. Do this. And that's just going to go into the side and be fine. Okay. Unfortunately, this is part of our door, which is an issue. If I do that, though, it's fine. Alright, yep, we're leaving it as is. Let's go ahead and get this color, whack it on there, there, and there, I think? And all of the ceiling, and this piece as well. What do we think of that? Is it strange? A little bit. A little bit weird. I kind of don't mind it, though. And then we can actually get down into there as well and fix things. So, if we close this door, and we drive... Oh yeah, I think this will be fine. I think this will be more than fine, actually. Let's add railings. Let's actually do it. So that guy's going to go there. We're going to add diagonal railings probably across here. One. Oh, we can't do it like that. It's not really the way it works. It's not the way it works at all, actually. So this one goes here, and then this one goes here. Aha! We then need the normal extensions down to here. We then need a diagonal one. Yet again. And then another diagonal one. Right here. And then an end piece. Oh, actually, no. A diagonal end needs to go here. Bam. Okay. Then a normal end piece goes here. We add a corner bit, which is one of these, that goes there. We connect this guy onto there like so. And we're going to bring this over to here, where it also has to stop. Okay, beautiful. I mean, it's weird, but it's beautiful. All right, it's time for the yellow paint. Anything that is over the top of this line, I want to be yellow instead of gray, except from inside the actual cabin itself. So everything over this line. It doesn't have to be, like, perfect or anything like that, but I want it to be nice. So everything over the line. That's all we're doing. There we go. Excellent. They're all painted. And then all of this as well. Not the floor. I'm not going to do the floor. But that's fine. There we go. All of that. All of this. And slowly but surely, this is going to look awesome. There we go. Alright, and then all of these little bits. All these little bits and bobs. All of this little side piece right here. I'm going to jug the door. Okay. Paint that little bit as well. Do this. Oh, yeah. I don't know if this is actually going to look that good, but, you know. I'm liking it so far, I think. Alright, whack all these bits on. Jug the roof. Yeah, maybe. I'm going to paint this. Ooh. Do I paint around the edges or not? Maybe I should. In fact, let's do this around the edges. There we go. Around there, including this and these guys. And this one. All the way around here. And all of this. There we go. Okay. Slowly but surely, it's coming along. I haven't actually towed a trailer with it just yet, but that's neither here nor there, you know? Neither here nor there. Paint all of that. There we go. Let's have a little look, see what it looks like now. Oh yeah. Looks kind of like it's getting ready to go. It does. It looks a little bit like an airport vehicle, though. Which is not what it is. I really need to stop doing this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I need to stop that being so fast as well. That would be good. Because it is actually way too quick at the minute. I'm going to just drop this to 9 to 5 and 9 to 5. Which is fine. We are going to need to put some dials in here. And I've actually left a space for it. So, let's chuck them in. We're going to have a dial for battery, dial for speed, and I don't know. So, speed first. And then battery. Batteroo, yep. And then, extra. Batteroo. Okay, so the extra battery goes to the extra battery, of course. So let's go ahead and connect that up to any of these ones back here. And then this battery... Wait, is it that one? I need to check. It's this one. Okay, so... What am I doing? That battery needs to go to there. And then speed can be to this thing. Here we go. We'll just whack that right there. That's our speedo. Bam. Okay, so far so good. Let's see how fast this thing actually goes then, because it is kind of incredible at the minute, I feel. Alright. I've changed it, obviously. The gear ratios are different. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, instantly it's up to like 25 meters per second. That is an instant. And then, how fast do we go now? 70. Oh, I need brakes. Why did it explode? Okay, this is too fast. This is actually too fast. Let me out. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're gonna have to rescue our own truck, but that's fine. Look how far away we are already. Alright, well, clearly the truck is too out of control at the moment, and that's sort of fine for now. Don't know how much battery power it used to do what it just did. Is it still on fire? That could be an issue, actually. We need a fire extinguisher. And I don't think I saved the other one, so I'm gonna have to get that one back and save that one, and not this one that we have. You know? Does that make any sense? Maybe. Anyway, grab this, jump up inside, and let's go rescue the day. What I've done, by the way, is just added a rope anchor on the back with a rope, and that's it. I still don't have brakes on this. We still need brakes. But yeah, it's way too fast, so I think what we'll end up doing is just slowing it down a lot, And that should mean that it lasts a lot longer as well. So that could be pretty good. Oh, this is one of those things. I don't have brakes, therefore it just either goes forwards or backwards. Stop. Stop! Alright, here we go. Put out the fires. Out the fires. Fortunately, I did put some rope anchors on the front. And that's all good. Alright, drop the fire extinguisher. Attach this guy to here. And attach it to there. We're ready to go. Heck yeah. Alright, in we go. Let's see how good it is at towing. I mean, it weighs quite a lot, but it is towing itself. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, it tows very easily, apparently. This is crazy. Alright, well, let's get it to the road, and then we'll drive it around this way. Hopefully it follows. Oh, wow, it's following really easily. This is crazy. Floor it! Yes! I really need brakes still, remember? So I'm going to jump out in 3, 2, 1. Okay, and the other one is going to go flying through, kind of. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I really actually shouldn't have done that. Please say I'm turning it. Return to workbench. We're good anyway. Alright, save this as it is then. Yes. We're going to get ourselves some equipment. And we're going to chuck it in here. So we're going to need a fire extinguisher. And we're going to need a welder. Let's be honest. It's very important we need a welder. There we go. First aid kit is going to go back here too. And that's kind of everything. Yeah. Obviously, we are going to need something to tow a trailer with, but let me go ahead and save this real quick. And what I'm going to do is move it forwards and move it down. And then selection grid, load content. Ooh, presets, semi-trailer. So the issue with this could be that my truck won't actually properly fit underneath there. But that's not necessarily true, because it kind of does. It kind of actually does. So we want it to be around here, I think. So let's go ahead and do this. And then I'm going to put a button there, which is going to disconnect it if I need it disconnecting. Alright. And we'll shove this guy on the front, this guy on the front, and we'll shove these guys underneath the rear. Alright, so let's connect this button directly to there. Electricity from there to there, which is also going to go to here. And we'll see if we can actually reverse it underneath, connect it on, and pull it around. Let's see if this works. It does seem like we might be slightly too tall. But maybe not. Ooh! Yeah, we are actually slightly too tall. It's also slightly far forwards. But, I mean, we're towing this around just fine. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Okay, it tips. It tips. Let's move it down, then. Let's just try it. Here we go. So, grab one of these. We're going to put it right here. No, actually, further back. So, here. Like this. And the disconnect button needs to be somewhere else. Disconnect trailer can go, like, here. I guess. There we go. Alright, connect that to the electricity, connect that to there as well. There we go. And then we connect this guy up to there, and I need to write this. Discon trail. Discon trail. I'm gonna forget what that means, but it's fine. Alright, let's try again. Hopefully it's better this time. Looks like it will be. Jump up and in. Go back. Oh, yeah. Alright, and then turn. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, we can still, like, throw the trailer about. And that's fine. Okay. Let's do another thing, then. So, this trailer currently has nothing in it. What if... Oh, wait, actually, how much do we currently weigh? 6,328. What if we added weight to this? Alright, we now weigh double. We now probably weigh triple. 20,000. There's more. And there's more. And, well, you guessed it, there's gonna be more. Bam. So now we weigh 38,000. Alright, that is a very, 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 very heavy trailer. We're connected on, and we are moving. My wheels are literally in the ground, but we are actually able to tow it just fine. Alright, perfect. Well, we've built something strong enough to tow whatever we need to tow. It's just the suspension isn't really strong enough, but, you know, we're never going to tow anything this heavy, I don't think. Well, there it is. Yeah, I think I'm actually kind of happy with this. It isn't what I was going to build originally, but I think this is fair to build. Yeah. Trailer does still have a problem with tipping over, but that's, you know, the trailer's fault, not mine. It's not my fault that the trailer is unsteady. Yeah, not bad. So, weirdly, very weirdly, I think I'm going to end this video here. I wanted to do like a bit of a build video, and that's what we've managed to do. So, tomorrow, or whenever the next video comes out, what I'll do is I'll actually try and transport this over to... Wait, actually, is there anywhere where I can do these missions? I don't know, maybe a truck stop or something? I thought there'd be a mission here. Was there not missions here before? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see. But I'll try and fix this thing up a little bit more. We'll get the lights working, because at the minute they're not working particularly well. In fact, they're not working at all. We'll add a little bit more equipment, and I might actually build myself my own trailer that is a little bit more weighed down than this one. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see anyway. So, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.